doing? How's everybody doing out there today? Today we're going to be discussing the case of Tracey Turner. Tracey Turner was 26 years old when she went missing from St. Louis, Missouri on March 7th, 1996. It will be 30 years soon that Tracey has been missing. When Tracey went missing, she left behind 6 kids that miss her dearly. Today we're here to speak to one of her daughters, Sierra, to discuss her mom's case and what it's been like after all these years. Sierra, good evening. How you doing today?
All right, how you doing?
Good. So this is your mother, Tracey Turner, and Tracey went missing March 7th, 1996, almost 30 years ago. Now, how old were you when your mother went missing?
I was 8.
You was 8 years old. Okay, so you're young at the time. So what was, I mean, like, so what happened, or what was told to you, like your mom's disappearance?
Uh, well, from what I know and what was told to me was that she pretty much vanished. Like somebody seen her get into the car with somebody, and we never saw her again.
So there's been nothing. So let's say they just saw her get in the car, and
Supposedly a truck.
supposedly be a truck. So nobody
Um,
got a good look at this guy or who he
the
was or anything.
person who did, she's deceased now. It was one of my mom's best friends.
Okay. And at the time, she didn't have like they didn't like do a sketch or anything like that for the guy, or they didn't
Nope.
ask her anything. So they basically just let it go. And I mean, was there an investigation because the way
Yeah, it was. It actually was just opened back up by the FBI a couple of years ago. I think it was in 2022
okay
because even though they wasn't doing anything, we was as her children
okay. And what made the FBI get involved?
cuz
With the
we just wouldn't let it go. Like
okay,
we
so
wouldn't
y'all
let it go. So when the city police decided not to do anything, the state troopers decided not to do anything, we went forward to the FBI.
okay. And what was the initial response when you went to the FBI? Were they willing to help?
Oh yeah, they definitely was.
Okay, so I mean, so what area was she last seen when she went missing?
Uh Martin Luther King and Clever.
Market Luther Clerical, and this is in St. Louis.
Yes. It's actually a gas station right there, right now.
Okay, so it's a gas station right there. And so this friend that's now deceased, so that's the only information that she could tell y'all.
Yep.
So it's basically like she just vanished in the thin air.
Yep.
Wow. And you said soon it'll be 30 years.
Yep. March the 7th of this year.
I mean, nobody just vanishes in the thin air, you know.
Right.
And I don't know. I just feel like there could be more to the story. Who knows?
Yeah, me myself, I feel like it is, and I feel like it's people that know or may know something about it. They just don't speak on it or don't say anything about it, and I don't understand why. Cause what is the secret?
You know what? I've come across so many cases where people, and you're right, people do know. They just don't say anything, or they'll say anything. They'll say something years later, and the excuse is I'm scared or something like that. I understand that
Yeah,
in some cases, but it's just like it's too many cases these days.
I have come across a lot of people, and one of the pictures that I actually sent to you, I always show people that picture and like, cause I'm always in the same area, like where she came up missing from. I know a lot of people from over there. My grandma used to live over there. Like I didn't exhausted every scenario as far as asking people, but like people can tell me stories about how she was and what type of person she was, and she was a good person to be around, but nothing about what happened.
Not know what she was, what nothing about like what happened at the time. So and so did they? I mean, did they check any like? Did they check it? I mean, had they ever took your DNA?
Yes. We
So
had
she
to
didn't
do
take
that a
you there.
lot. We had to do that a lot after she came up missing, and that was as kids.
Okay, as a kid. So what about as adults? Have they said anything to you as adults about the DNA?
Uh, one of my older sisters is the one that's in contact with the FBI.
Okay, only reason why I say because I know now they're identifying people with familiar DNA,
Yeah,
so that if something came up, then they would what you
yeah,
call them. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Like it's just, I don't know. It was hard growing up.
Yeah, definitely 6 7 you used to see your mom every day, and then the next day she's gone.
I'm not even going to lie to you. I seen my mom one time, and that was the last time I ever seen her.
You seen her one time?
One time, and if I'm not mistaken, my youngest sister and brother have never seen her, like
Well,
physically, other than
okay.
on pictures.
What
Because
I mean?
we all lived, we all stayed with, like, we was split up. We all stayed with different family members.
Oh, okay. So nobody really. Okay, so nobody really never knew exactly where she was because all y'all was split up.
Yep. But my two older sisters and my little brother that's after me, they saw her a lot more than uh my two younger siblings and myself.
Okay. And how were they? I mean, how do they describe her?
My older siblings,
Mm. How do they describe your mom?
it's like the party all the time.
Oh, like the party all the time. Okay. Party like a rock star, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah. So what was it? I mean, I knew you said it was hard growing up without a mom. I mean,
yeah, like it, stuff like that, like really hurt your mental, like, cause it's not like your mom passed away and you can go visit her at a gravesite, or she passed away and you got her ashes. Like, to just not know nothing,
yeah, that's the worst part.
nothing,
Not knowing nothing.
nothing,
And
nothing,
it's been like you said, it'll be
nothing.
30 years soon.
I'm just now at the age of 37 learning how to like control my thoughts to where it don't consume my mind so much.
Take your time about this, man. Take your time. Take your time. Uh, yeah.
Like, my great grandma raised me and my oldest sister and my baby sister. But I'm not gonna lie, out of all my mama kids, like I stayed in trouble the most because that shit triggered me my whole life. That type of shit is hard to deal with. Like, it's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard.
And I know what you mean about the being in a different household because that's how me and my siblings, my mom was sort of like the same way.
Oh
So
yeah,
we
but we wasn't split up to where like we didn't get to see each other. Like, we still grew up together.
okay.
We just was in different households.
See, it was the opposite for me. We split up and we didn't get a chance to grow up together. So yeah, I know I know what that part feels like. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. Just so sorry that y'all have to go through this, and that y'all have had to go through this for the last 30 years and without no answers. I mean,
And
usually in these cases there's something. There's some type of answer somewhere. There's some type of somewhere. It's like there's nothing here.
man, when I say I have exhausted every scenario, question, possible possibility, like, and I was in the streets a lot myself too, and it was because of that reason. because
Wasn't funny.
you never know who you might run into, and the fact that me and my siblings look so similar to my mom, like being on the west side of St. Louis, like we could walk into a store, or especially my oldest sister, we could walk into a store somewhere and people can't like know who we is because we look like our mom so much. Me, my oldest sister, and my youngest sister, and me.
Mm.
Like it just be crazy, like and hard to understand.
Right? How you could be so popular from your mom, but then nobody knows anything about what
Right,
happened.
right.
So well loved, but is she what she really loves? Right? Y'all know what happened to her. So say something.
Right. That's
So
how
I
I feel.
mean, so
I ain't
has her
gonna lie.
been okay?
I actually met a lady last year, and I met her through her daughter. I showed her daughter uh the ID picture that I have of my mom, and she was like, "My mama know her." And I was like, "Oh well, when you get a chance, ask your mama like, can I talk to her or whatever."
Mm.
So when I finally got to talk to her mama or whatever, like I showed her the picture, and she named a couple of people. There was my mom's cousins, and then she said, "Oh wow, she's still missing."
Mm.
Like what?
Oh wow, she's still missing.
What? Why are you surprised about that? If you knew her, then you knew that.
The red flag for you right there, right?
It definitely was, and I was about to fight that lady, but I just left.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
people
Sometimes
like
people.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes people do be knowing, like you said, like we said earlier, people do be knowing things, but
and
sometimes
just don't say nothing.
they just don't say nothing. It's like sometimes it's fear, and sometimes it's like you said, sometimes they just don't want to say anything at all,
Yep.
which I don't understand because I tell people all the time, don't think that your family member can't be missing because it can
Right.
happen. I've seen so many people that before they didn't probably miss a person, but as soon as a family member there something came up missing, they're into it. But it's like that sometimes. Sometimes you don't get pulled in until it happens to your family, and it can happen.
Yeah.
It definitely can happen.
Yeah. But yeah, like
So who was advocating
right.
for your mom? Like, was there anybody advocating for her when she first went missing? Were there people putting up
Yeah, our
posters?
family
Oh, your family? Okay,
and
your
her
family.
kids.
Okay, cause you had a couple older siblings at the time.
Yeah.
So I mean, and now that part of St. Louis is that a big part or is that a small town where y'all from?
No, it's just like the west side of St. Louis.
Okay,
Like
so
it's
okay, so the
it ain't that big. Like it's like the north side, but it's not like a far distance. Like St. Louis is like a big circle. It's the north side, the west side, the south side, and then the east side, which is East St. Louis.
okay, okay. And your mom, she liked to party or whatever. She wasn't a showgirl, nothing like that, was she?
No, she was no showgirl, but
Okay,
she was a streetwalker though.
okay. Only reason why I asked because they talk about she got into the car and that.
Yeah, yeah,
It's just something to that too. I mean, it's
yeah,
something to that.
yeah,
Like I keep coming back to that. Like I think it's more. Like I say, I think it's more to that.
yeah, and more people saw than what they saying. I feel like that too, but
But yeah. Now I know. I mean, I know you're older now, whatever. But was that area like really populated, like a lot of people back then,
yep, especially in the 80s.
especially in the '80s? And she's been missing since '96.
Yep, and my grandma stayed a block over.
A
Her
block over.
mom stayed a block over from where she came up missing from.
Okay. And again, nobody knew nothing about this truck. Nobody knew who this guy is. He just and this truck is never seen again.
No, or the person.
or the person?
Yeah, it just don't make sense to me,
No, it doesn't.
and it's so irritating. Like,
Now, did she have a boyfriend or anything at the time?
not that I know of.
Not you know, a boyfriend.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
she might have been talking to one of her baby daddies or something, but other than
But
that, yeah, I don't know.
okay, okay. So you said DNA had been taken. Like going forward. What steps do y'all plan to take to help keep her memory alive, uh, and basically not let nobody forget about her?
We post her all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. Like
Okay.
every one of my siblings, like we post her all the time, especially the missing posters.
Okay.
Like it was a video that I had shared the other day from Real STL News, and the guy was talking about like how females here in St. Louis are still coming up missing, like vanishing. Nobody know nothing, how they left, where they went, who they went with. None of that.
And he's not lying. He's not lying. 'Cause there's a lot that I've covered, and I know I have a couple of podcasts coming up with people from St. Louis that the family that went
Yeah,
missing. It's like
because
nobody.
there are a lot. St. Louis is a very mysterious city.
I agree. And another place that kind of scares me that I think of mysterious is Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah, I heard about them too.
Yeah, yeah, they that's another city. Yeah, but yeah, I mean St. Louis. I know it is kind of big. You said and whatever, because I'm from where I'm from. We average about 700,000 people, if that, in this little city that we're at. So the big cities, I don't really know too much, but I've heard so many things about them, and
Oh yeah,
there have been so many black women that have that really have come up missing, and nobody knows where they're at, like you said. And this is an
yeah,
it's a
that's crazy. Like,
yeah, it's an ongoing problem. Like every state all over the world, you know. And a lot of people get caught up in trafficking too, you know.
yeah,
That's the
and I
thing.
feel like it's a lot about the organs too.
Yeah, yeah, that is. It I mean, but I mean a lot of times in these circumstances, you don't know that you're going to be going through these circumstances or that person is going to go through it. You know, you just never know.
Yeah,
You just never know.
yeah, because their shit is not for the weak.
Oh, I know. Especially being young and not having your mom in your life. I trust me. I know. I know all about it. So and I can totally understand. Totally understand. Yeah, I definitely can. And so you said the police they did do an investigation, a thorough investigation on the case. You feel that they did a thorough?
I mean, I don't feel like that. Like in the beginning, like when my family first made the missing report or whatever, like it didn't really last long. Like St. Louis police don't care about nobody, but they tell.
Right.
I'm just put it like that, cause just like with the guy, the photographer that came through her going to Las Vegas, ended up dead in the back of a postal truck in downtown St. Louis where there are nothing but cameras. And they can't even give his family no answers. Like it makes no sense. These are the worst police ever. All they good for is killing black people. That's how I see it. And it don't even matter what municipality they in.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I mean, it really wasn't much expected out of them anyway.
Yeah, when it comes to black men, women, and children, that's why our page is the name it is. It's Missing Black People because I feel as though like a lot of these cases, like the moms, the cold cases, they've been forgotten, and they've been, you know, how they put boxes on a shelf, say, hey, we're
Hmm.
gonna pick this one. That's what it felt like to me. That's why I said, let me get involved more. And before I would just post it, but I said I want to do videos. I want people to see who we're talking about. I want them to, you know, meet the families. Let the families hear everything about how this person was and who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you just want a visual on everything, and that's what I plan on doing. Like doing more cases and getting more people out there. And Tracey, you know, hopefully, you know, this podcast or any other podcast you do or any post you put up, hopefully somebody's out there and somebody can give this family some information as to what happened.
Yeah,
It's been so
I
long.
haven't got to actually read all of the comments that was on the post that you had posted earlier, but I seen a guy that said his twin brother dated my mom. So yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm probably gonna reach out to him.
Yeah. And you know, honestly, most likely, a lot of times, the comment section, especially if the person knew a lot of people, the comment section are usually lit up, and I pay attention to those comment section because you just never know what people are going to say.
Hmm.
Sometimes they say some off the wall things, and sometimes some stuff can be helpful, you know.
Yep.
And you know, another thing too, if anybody out there has any information about this case, please call the St. Louis Police Department. I wish I had the number on handy. I would tell everybody.
Or
But
they
you
can
go,
call me too,
yeah,
cause I'm the police too at this point.
you can call 911 in your area too.
For real.
Seriously, this her mom has been missing since March 7th, 1996. Tracey Turner. It'll be 30 years this March. That's a long time to be missing and your family not having the answers. This is one of her daughters. She left behind what? What was it? Four daughters and two boys, or
Yep.
four daughters? Tracy left behind four daughters and two boys that still to this day have never given up hope that they'll see her again or she'll be brought home. Somebody knows something. Come on, y'all. Somebody knows something. This could be your family member too. It's really good.
Man, too many people knew her. Like way too many people knew her, especially from that area because there was the area that she was mostly in,
All right. And what area was that again?
the west side of St. Louis.
The west side of St. Louis. And what did you say? You said the street names again were?
Martin Luther King and Clara,
She used to hang on Martin Luther King and Claire. I know we got some viewers out there that might have hung out there,
and Theodosia and Clara.
and Claire. Yes. So what else? What else would you like to say about the case? Something that we might not know.
I can't tell you more than what I told you.
What you told
'Cause
me.
I do not know anything.
Right. So it's just been a mystery. It's been a mystery. It's been a 30-year mystery, man. 30-year mystery as to what happened to Tracy Turner. We're sitting down with her daughter Cecilia, and you know discussing Tracy's case and the impact it's had for all these years. She said she struggled throughout childhood and adulthood because of the trauma left behind her mother missing, and that will do that to kids. It'll do it to adults too. But when kids are young and they go through trauma, sometimes it's hard. It's hard for them to shake it. You know, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you're still standing. I'm glad you know, you realize some things. Like you say, it took you age 37 to realize some things. Sometimes it takes some of us a little bit longer to figure things out, you know. But I'm glad that you are, and I'm glad that you're still standing. And I want you to keep fighting for your mom. I want your siblings to keep fighting. I want your family to keep fighting. And you know, I just wish that y'all get some type of answers in this case soon.
Me too, man.
Uh,
Me too.
is there anything else you would like to add? Like you want to say?
Uh, if you do know anything Yeah, I can be contacted on Facebook.
She can be contacted on Facebook. The police, like I said, St. Louis Police Department. You can reach out to them. And once again, if you're just joining us, we've been discussing the case of Tracey Turner, who was 26 years old when she went missing from St. Louis, Missouri on March 7th, 1996. That's 30 years ago. Come on, please give this family some answers. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning into another broadcast. And Celia, so thank you for coming and discussing your mom's case. I wish y'all nothing but luck in the future. And, you know, if you need anything, need me to post anything, reach out to me. And this podcast is going to be running for the next week. It'll be running throughout the day for the next week. So, matter of fact, after we go live again, I'm probably going to run it again. So that's how I usually do it. I run them back to back so people can, you
Okay.
know, get these faces out here. Thank you for coming, and I really do appreciate you again.
You welcome. No problem. Thank
All
you
right.
for letting
And
me come.
you have a good night, and everybody have a good night.
You too.
This has been the story of Tracey Turner, missing from St. Louis, Missouri, since March 7th, 1996. Have a good night.